while I'm sitting outside of the courtroom waiting for the other parties to my case to show up and the start of another potentially messy afternoon trial, I thought I'd pop on a bit to talk about something else that is quite messy and it's kind of the topic of the week, and that is the America's Next Top Model documentary that is currently airing on Netflix. Of course, I have thoughts. I'm someone who watched it in real time. I used to blog it on, what was that back in the day? WordPress, I believe I used to use. So it was definitely a show that I watched. Hell, my daughter was maybe 3 and she knew how to stomp it out because of Miss J at the time. So I was definitely there in real time. And I do get, as we move into this discussion and what's probably going to be multi-parts of these shorts from me, that something that's wrong now or problematic now was problematic then. So it's a bit of a misnomer when you talk about, oh, well, we're looking at it through the lens of now, and looking at it through the lens of now, we realize that it is wrong now. No, I think the difference is not so much the lens because it was 2002, 2004. It wasn't 1972. I think the difference is not so much the lens, it is what we do and how we react to what we are seeing on the lens. Because at that time, we are seeing it, and even if you knew certain things were wrong, you knew the box and the framework that they were working within, which was a bit more rigid. So there was an acceptance of certain behaviors, even if you didn't like it and even if it was inappropriate. That being said, all of my thoughts are not going to veer towards there in terms of getting out a stick and beating up on Tyra the way that damn near every other review has. Um, I think that there is enough fault to be spread around. And I do think that where the lens is different, and this is one of the things we're going to talk about in subsequent shorts about this, is that what people could do with platforms then is different than what they could do with platforms now, what social media means and the currency that followers bring. And so when you have people with unrealistic expectations, then they're never going to be met. And that's just the long and short of it.